You traveled to the Sea of the Damned, walked its shores and found one lost in his own past. Not many can walk beyond the veil that way. The things they see steal away their minds forever, till they even forget that they're dead. But Davy Jones will not forget how you stood in his way. Nor will him forgive the Siren Queen for failing him. Wait. We are not alone. You know you cannot hide from me, Jack Sparrow.
I wasn't hiding. I was eavesdropping. Vastly different pastimes.
There him stand, another pirate who's twice come back from the land of the dead. The man who stole the only trinket that can reach Davy Jones. A pendant, twin to the one Jones himself possesses.
How can you know all this? That pendant
belongs to me.
You can't be.
Aye, this time it was the sea what brought you back to me, Jack.
What the fuck?
Theodolma! Calypso! Shouldn't you be floating on a cloud of bubbles, whatever it is sea goddesses do?
Davy Jones knew that the pirates of this world threatened him plans. So him summoning his own dark version of a brethren court, made of those cruel and corrupted souls who long to rule the Sea of Thieves. If him succeed, him power will be greater than ever before.
Right, well, given that these are unfamiliar waters, and I lack a ship with which to sail upon them, critical decisions must now be made. You will always remember this is the day your crew was joined by Captain Jack Sparrow. Surprising. Jones assumes I'm dead and lost for all eternity, adrift on an ocean of forsaken souls. So he hasn't bothered to change the locks. Frankly, I find that rather insulting. There you are. I was starting to think you'd taken a tumble. Not everyone's as steady on their feet as I am.
Holy shit. I still can't believe it, honestly. It's a big ass boat, dude, goddamn.
She may be crewed by a gang of antisocial shellfish. This vessel is nothing if not paradise.
Why is there so many
Powerful
cannonballs? Well, there's gonna be one hell of a fight here, I can tell that already. Why can't we get this type of ship cosmetics?
Better let me. This ship has a nasty habit of making those aboard her part of the furniture.
Part of the ship, part of the crew, 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 part of the ship, part of the crew. Part of our ship, part of the crew.
There it is.
This, mate, is the inner sanctum of the most vengeful creature to sail the seas. And that spot right there is where I swipe the treasure out from under the nose he doesn't have. Go on then, give us a tune. It's working. Now we just need to wait for the song to end and
Jack.
Assuming we survived that long, I may have been slightly mistaken about this ship being deserted.
Here we go. Some action.
Certainly does now. I suggest we disembark before he sends anyone else to offer us a warm welcome. Let us find out where that door leads, eh?
Your call. And now
One
I'm
though.
sure we're all curious to learn why we were summoned. Was your dalliance with the Siren Queen not only a dream? It might be.
Oh shit.
Ah, sirens are loyal to me for as long as I can summon their precious daughter. However,
You
I
motherfucker.
cannot guard my locker if pirates sail free and interfere without
It's the Duke or whatever his
consequence.
name is.
That is why I have sought new orders. Jones.
Gold Hoarder? Holy fuck, there's so many people there.
The legendary Davy Jones is now in service to another. Tell us, who might this fearsome individual be?
The blackguard who absconded with my heart. Now, this dark brethren court has formed, and our strength will control the seas once and for all.
What you've promised may have bought our loyalty to the Brethren, but not even Captain Flameheart has been able to conquer the Sea of Thieves. Why should we expect to succeed?
Flameheart was blinded by his own rage and obsessed with killing. Control of these waters is not about slaughter of our enemies. It's about what happens next. Now, the preparations are complete. It's time to bridge the worlds and take our rightful places as lords of the sea. Begin the ritual.
Man, I still cannot believe that Davy Jones is in Sea of Thieves. It's a dream come true, literally. So we got Davy Jones, the Gold Hoarder, except he has some coral on him now. We got Wanda the Warsmith, and of course, Duke the Bitch.
So, you thought to challenge the rule of the Siren Queen.
Uh-oh.
And now you've come to challenge me, interfering in things you cannot comprehend. Do you not fear death? You'll soon learn to. A world without the eternal abyss is a world frozen in time. You pirates here, hide within your devil's shroud, frightened of the truth that nothing lasts forever. When it has all crumbled to dust, you will find no trace of glory, no freedom, no love, nothing to save you from the void. And as you stare into the jaws of oblivion, you will crawl aboard my vessel, beg for my salvation, and all I'll say is, what is that infernal noise?
Let's shout an infernal noise to you, mate!
Jack Sparrow! You will not claim your prize a second time. Go, Connor. Begin the ritual. They must not interfere.
Interfere.
Oi! I'll never get my treasure back while he's this well guarded. I have to pin out their ranks first.
Oh, here we
Fight 'em all
fucking
with
go.
my knife.
Hell yeah.
Bad! Very bad! Extremely bad!
Enough! The ritual must not be disturbed. Gold Hoarder, dispose of them yourself.
Didn't think I was gonna fight Gold Order again, but there we are. And I have a better weapon than last time.
Gold Hoarder, you're with me.
Pirates, too slow.
So much for old golden bonds, eh? Now, we just need to... If you tell anyone about this, I'll deny it. Now these should give old Squid Breath something to worry about. Fire!
Yes, we should.
Fire the cannon! Fire everything!
Stand your ground, Gold Hoarder. Triumph is moments away.
Get out of the way, you great golden git! Davy turns, not worth time.
That's it.
Did we win? This doesn't much feel like winning. And there's no sign of Jones. Also, no sign of my treasure. I have the disheartening sensation that we might not have stopped this little ritual after all. Well, at least we have one less member of this Dark Brethren to worry about.
The flying Dutchman has set sail, and the Dark Brethren follow in its wake. You must return to me.
And who have we here? Forgotten sailor? Forsaken by the ferryman, and marooned that in the Sea of the Damned. They pledged their allegiance to me, and I promised them dominion over the world of the living. They will defend the spire until my work is done.
He always was a persuasive subject. Ready the cannons!
Get on the cannon, please. I can only do so much.
The pirate life is nothing but a dream from which you soon shall wake up.
Either I've still got water in my ears, or something very bad is about to make an appearance. Boy, that's louder than Brigetti's bagpipes. Look, there's a tune. We'd best keep a safe distance if we want our brains to remain safely inside our skulls.
God damn. Okay.
Sacrifices must be made.
What happens if I'm inside this area? Oh, that happens. Okay, I need to get out.
The siren will chain the seas.
Alright. We can destroy it, and that is the plan. That was easier than I thought.
I hereby relinquish command of your vessel.
What?
And thanks for the bananas.
Where are you going? Am I gonna be alone? we're bringing in the...
Back to you, Scabrous dogs. Captain on deck.
Holy
Raise the
shit.
anchor, then load those cannons. And I don't mean tomorrow. Leave Lanceros with some fellas. You, Moses, put that fishing rod down and get to work. Splash some water on the crew wall.
You think we do tough
Alright, well, you take care of the ghost ships and I'll take care of the statues. Sounds good, yeah? What the fuck?
Keep at 'em.
You see where your courage has led you, Jack Sparrow? You and your friends shall die here alone.
Two issues, mate. One, our Hammonds will already be dead.
And two, Captain Jack Sparrow and his friends are not alone. The captains of the damned have heard your call, Calypso, and are prepared to heed it. We shall sail together!
Jack and the others have the fleet distracted. Now you have the chance to enter the spire and find what is giving David Jones him power.
Alright. I'm perfectly fine with that plan, because driving and shooting at the same time is not exactly easy. The fuck are you?
The Brethren know they face extinction. All that remains is for them to decide where they make their final stand.
Inside here. Oh. Dead man's chest, alright. What the fuck?
You won't get away with this!
Protect the chest.
Get away with this!
What?
He's pendant. I can sense it.
Why can't I pick it up?
It's just good business.
Run to your ship before the spire collapses back where it belongs.
What? That's it? Oh, come on, man. I was hoping for a man-on-man, or rather man-on-squid fight inside here. Where's my ship? There it is. I'm gonna land on it. Never mind. Oh, actually, I did. Oh, I died. Alright, well, I don't know why I didn't expect that. Alright, I'm back in action, bitches. You didn't see shit. It's an awful lot of shooting going on. I have a certain feeling that there's gonna be a very big boat on the other side of this one. I'm actually gonna fight the Flying Dutchman. Holy shit, and I'm in a sloop.
Back for Kraken, you slimy gig! Steady!
All hands, return fire! Impossible! How are you
What
still
the
fighting? What sorcery gives you such strength?
I'm wondering the same thing, because I just took out the Flying Dutchman.
Do not recognize the true nature of the power, David Jones. If they know eternal pardon, it's not a siren song or a precious treasure. It's love. Love for freedom.
I hope that wasn't the final boss fight, because that's kind of disappointing if that's the case.
Excellent work.
Aye, well, it was mostly the doing of the merfolk, truth be told. They're quite marvelous creatures here.
Oh, well then. I'll take my compliment back. Prepare to make sail, you lazy wretches!
Fear not the wrath of Davy Jones. He's my prisoner now, and bound to the very vessel he sought to destroy. A fit awaiting fate. With the Dark Brethren scattered and their ambitions at an end, I believe it is now safe to return this treasure to the hands of one who died defending it. I have weighed the worth of 1,000,000 souls, and yet I misjudged you, Jack Sparrow, and acted rashly. Such was my desire to prevent calamity. You captains of the damned have shown great courage and deserve a second chance at a pirate's life.
That's better. And all the best bits seem to be in the right places. Well, I've just got my ship back, and we've just rescued everyone from certain doom. I'd say that entitles us to public adoration, free refreshments, and some grand adventures out and about on this freshly saved Sea of Thieves. Where do we start?
Remember, Jack, you made her a promise.
I'm afraid Theodorn was correct. I have some unfinished business that must, unfortunately, take precedent over any revelry in the immediate futurity. Suppose you and I should part ways for now. After all,
No.
someone needs to stay and keep this place lively for me till I return, eh? Trust me, I will return, mate.
You better.
Or my name isn't... Well, you know the rest. Look lively, you lot! We've got a horizon to cross! Get that anchor raised! Hands to braces! And someone, please, strike up a tune. Prepare to weigh anchor, Mr. Scrum, as soon as the last of our guests has departed.
Fine, fine. If you want me off, I'll go off, man. I guess this is the sudden end. Farewell.
We're rascals, scoundrels, villains and knaves. Drink up, me hearties, yo-ho.
We're devils and black sheep, really bad eggs. Drink up, me heart is yo-ho. Yo-ho, yo-ho, a pirate's life for me.
Alright, well, even though that would be a perfect spot to end the video, I still want to just talk a little bit about my opinions on this whole update and the Tall Tales. First off, I still can't believe Jack Sparrow and Davy Jones was in Sea of Thieves. It's amazing. I like these Tall Tales, you know, other than the fact that other people can royally fuck you over on the second Tall Tale, and I'm sure it can happen in this one too. Tall Tales and other people does not work out, ever, so I don't know why they keep putting it there. But other than that, the actual Tall Tales themselves, if you ignore the bugs and glitches, I like them. I did skip the third one, as you may notice, because the third one is the only one I disliked. It's very boring. It's literally a theme park from Disney World. Other than that, I would say probably the fourth Tall Tale is the best one. I'm a little disappointed with this final one because it wasn't much of a boss fight, you know. The boat gets destroyed very fast, you know. There's a bunch of other boats shooting him the whole time. I was struggling with catching up with him because one person on a sloop and there's rocks in the water. He keeps sending out shockwaves that change your boat's direction. You have to repair your own boat, and every time you go down to repair, your boat is going a completely different direction by the time you get back up. I wish it was a sword fight or like a close quarter fight with actual Davy Jones himself. So overall, I like this update. It's pretty good, you know. Even if you're not a fan of Sea of Thieves, you definitely should still try these Tall Tales. I'm sad it ended that fast. I want more. Who knows, maybe they'll return in the future, you know. Hopefully, from the response of this update, the developers can finally understand that the majority of the people want Tall Tales and lore instead of just the shitty same old PvP the whole time. You know, the Tall Tales and the lore is the only reason why I play this game. It has so much potential, it's so much fun. My biggest problem with this by far is the fact that the rewards are really shitty. And this game has always had kind of shitty rewards for hardcore grinding stuff. But I feel like when they first get the license on this fucking universe, Jack Sparrow, Davy Jones, all of that, there is so much incredible stuff they could make for cosmetics. And just even in the outpost where you vote for the final tale, there's a sword in the ground, and I think it's Davy Jones' sword. That sword looks amazing, and it's a fully modeled sword, so I don't know why they didn't make that a reward, because that would absolutely be worth it. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this video, or videos. I'll be making more Sea of Thieves content in the future whenever they make another Tall Tale, which hopefully is not in another 2 years, but we'll see. So maybe I'll see you again, maybe I won't, it's up to you. Goodbye.